We begin with the Trump administration and its pursuit of a third oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela. A U.S. official tells CBS News this is a sanctioned vessel that, as of Sunday, was operating in international waters. The pursuit comes after the U.S. Coast Guard seized a different tanker on Saturday that the White House says was carrying sanctioned oil. Face the Nation moderator Margaret Brennan asked the White House's Kevin Hassett about that Sunday.
This is another ship that was basically operating in the black market, and so there's been a little bit of black market activity in the oil sector to go to sanctioned countries and to get them some oil, and they're getting that oil in order to avoid, the reforms that we think would make the countries a better place.
CBS News White House reporter Willie James Inman is following the president from West Palm Beach, Florida. So, Willie, this comes amid a broader pressure campaign on Venezuela. What's the administration's goal in all of this?
Yeah, that's right, Lindsay. Now, there are two separate things that are happening at the moment. You have the drug interdiction program that is taking out those alleged drug boats, some of them originating from Venezuela. The president says that the Venezuelan government, led by Nicolas Maduro, is bringing those illicit drugs to the shores of the U.S. But you also have the campaign to put pressure on the Venezuelan government and the main moneymaker for Venezuela via those seizures of oil tankers that we've seen. The second seizure taking place, as you mentioned, over the weekend, and now a U.S. official confirming that the Coast Guard is actively pursuing a third vessel, a vessel that perhaps contains sanctioned oil. So this appears to be a pressure campaign essentially tied to putting a hefty amount of pressure on Nicolas Maduro. Now, the president isn't outright saying that he would support regime change, although there are some members on Capitol Hill, specifically Lindsey Graham, who says that that is indeed what should be the case. Other members of Congress who are expressing concern that this could lead the U.S. to a war with Venezuela. I'll note that Susie Wiles, the White House chief of staff, in a wide-ranging interview with Vanity Fair, essentially said that this campaign, all of this pressure being put on Venezuela and its leader, Nicolas Maduro, is essentially happening until Nicolas Maduro gives up, essentially. So we'll have to wait and see in terms of what happens here. But the president is set to speak in about 30 minutes from now. He's set to make an announcement on shipbuilding that will likely mean some new ships for the U.S. Navy, judging by the list of attendees. You have the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, and the Secretary of the Navy attending that announcement with the president later today.
How is Venezuela responding to this pressure campaign?
Yeah, well, for the most part, we have seen Venezuela essentially blast the U.S., accusing it of piracy, theft, and kidnapping. And Nicolas Maduro has really been steadfast in terms of his response, that response coming from his government. We, of course, have seen Venezuelan leaders speak with their counterparts, notably Sergei Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister, speaking with his counterpart in Venezuela, expressing concern reportedly about these actions that are taking place in the Caribbean. So Venezuela looking for support from other nations amid this ongoing and increased tensions with the United States there in the region, Lindsay.
Willie James Inman, thank you.